Good morning. It's Wednesday morning. It's new video day. It's machine delivery day, and it's not a bad day. So what have we been doing this morning? Me and Finn have been smashing it out on the shredder. The shredder is up and running fierce. So we're trying to get some of the pile down. As you can see, just down there, me and Finn has been smashing it out this morning, and basically just running loads of stuff through it, trying to get rid of all the old pallets, get rid of them first before new machine comes. Then when new machine comes, I might, depending what buckets I get, smash some of them panels up, squash them, tear them apart. I've got loads to do around the back when the new machine comes, pull the pile back. Yeah, it's been good. I've just spoken, I don't want that going through someone's side, have I? I've just spoken to the delivery driver. He's bringing the machine. He said he should be here 20 minutes. So I'll be ready for him. That grab's got to go tomorrow. Got a bit of a breakdown on that. We have got a bit of a weird one really. The central boom is cracked. So I'll show you guys. It's going to our good friends at Moose. So they're going to sort it out for us, but I'll just show you what's gone off with it. Oh, it's a bit dodgy, climbing up one end. Just look under there. It's cracked. So that is what they call in the trade, foobard. So I think it's got to have a new one of them. So the guys snapped some bolts as well. The guys, oh, it's got a nasty crack there as well. The guys at Moose, they're going to get it tomorrow. Me and John's going to drop it off nice and early. So we do believe it's going to be this section. Well, no, he said he can get me a second-hand one, which will be, I'm not expecting it to be cheap. But yeah, it's cracked down there, it's cracked there, and it's cracked under there. Jordan said he felt it go. That crank could have been old, but because it's covered in grease, you don't get to see them very often. But yeah, he said he was lifting over and he heard it crack. He put it back and then he looked and it was like that. So we took it straight off the road, straight away. I've rang them guys up and we're going to take it up there tomorrow. What we're going to have to do with this, we're going to have to lift the crane up, put it to the side and tip this load off. We can't lift the crane up in the air just in case it snaps and causes more, obviously, damage. But yeah, them guys will definitely sort it out. I spoke to him on the phone. Finn is smashing it out over there. So I'm going to go and have a chat with him, see if he's going to go on his break. And I'll wait for that new machine to come and then we'll show you what that new machine's like. So there we have it, guys. We have got our good friends at Sure Sheds. Look at this. How about that for a unit? $650. Oh, which is nice. But yeah, there's our machine. It's not coming with no buckets. We're going to drop the buckets off later, so I won't be able to use it today. So the guy's just going to take it off from there. I'll probably put it down here. I've got to go and pick Bernie up. So we'll nip that to the hospital, pick Bernie up. She fractured the shoulder when we went to the NC 500. She had a fall. So she's got to go back tomorrow to the fracture clinic. But yeah, this is it. This is the machine. We'll get it off. Go pick Bernie up and then we'll do some runnings through and basically talk through what we bought, what we purchased.
Take me up to heaven, heaven, heaven. Yeah, she got me reaching still. Nothing to stop me falling. Who knew that looks could kill? I don't wonder why I'm breathing heavy like the weight of it's on my chest. On my chest. Cause it ain't no lie.
Not too happy about the tracks. It looks like it's been spray tired and jet washed. It hasn't been run for a while, so the tracks are seized up. So I've got to try and unseize the tracks. I'm going to give the company a quick ring and see. So I shouldn't be doing that. This track's not as bad as the other one, but it's because it's been sat. Obviously they've jet washed it, it's not been ran. But yeah, don't look the best on the tracks. I don't want it to knacker the sprocket up because the sprocket's pretty decent on it. But yeah, I'll give the company a ring, have a quick crack with him, see what he says. But I'm going now to go and pick Bernie up. So I'm going to park the digger up. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick it to the side there, just going to be out of the way then. Can't really, we do a walk around on Friday. Tracks are loosening up. I put a load of engine oil on them. I think it's been jet washed really heavily and it's been left. So it just needs running. I put some engine oil on that. If anyone has got any tips or tricks in the comments, the guy's coming to have a look tomorrow and see what he says as well. But yeah, park it up, put it there, and then when the buckets come tomorrow, there's going to be 2 buckets coming tomorrow, 1 brand new one, no, 3 buckets coming, 1 ditching bucket. It should be, I think, a 600 and a 900 bucket. But we'll do a walk around and I'll show you the ins and outs of it tomorrow or Friday. So Jordan is back now. What we're going to do, we're going to lift the arm up nice and gentle, put the arm to the side. We're going to tip the stuff what's on the back of there, because it's all grass sods and stuff, but it needs to go around the back. But because I ain't got no buckets for the big digger yet, I can't chuck the stuff to the back. So unfortunately it's got to go here, and I didn't want to put it here. But that grab's more important, and then again that grab up to them guys so they can get it fixed, because time is money.
More than any metaphor could express. If looks can't kill, maybe I like tomorrow, but I'll be reaching still, 'cause it's a feeling I can't let go. If looks can't kill.
So yeah, ideally I wanted that to go through the trommel, because it'll just be roots when it's done. But yeah, that one is going to Chesterfield to Moose Cranes. Jordan's broke it, haven't you, mate?
I have, yeah.
Yeah. When we get there, we'll find out why it's happened, and if it was a weak point, or it might be to do with the bags. Me and Jordan seem to think it's to do with the bags, like a pendulum. We're just going to have to be a bit more careful with the bags when we're lifting bags in and out. But stuff happens, as they say. And I can see how big that digger is compared to the grass. It's massive, isn't it? She's a big. Didn't look that big on the yard they have it, but when we brought it back to our yard, yeah. But we'll be able to load the grabs with it. A couple of scoops.
Yeah, be loaded.
Be loaded. But I think we'll leave it here. We are going to Hickories. Here are Hickories, mate.
I'm not sure at the minute.
Oh my God.
I might pop in for a quick drink, but not food.
I was treating you to food.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to treat everyone. I was going to treat everyone.
No, I'm not. I'm unsure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what happens, you see. You arrange stuff on these groups and that, and then you get people let you down. You're under the thumb, mate.
I did. I gave it the thumb as well.
So yeah, probably if we don't, we'll catch up tomorrow. If not, the next clip you'll see is at Icarus. Well, good morning. It is currently 5:45 in the morning. I can't believe how bright it is. So bright. So bright. Looks like a good day. What am I doing today? I've got lots on today. As you already know, we have got the new machine. We've got the 13-ton digger, JCB. Do a walk around on that Friday. So stay tuned later on in this video for that. But today, it's all about, well, I've got lots on. We're taking a grab to Moose Crane. They're gonna sort that out for us, get us a price for that. Dare say that is not going to be cheap, but that grab does a lot of work. I was speaking last night to Chris at Every Trade and just letting him know, and he says, look, this is what it is, it's the game. Unforeseen circumstances, you're making money on it. Like I say, you've just got to make sure you've got that bit of money to spend on it, which we have. It's not a problem. I'd like to know why it's happened though, so we can future-proof, make sure it don't happen on the other grabs. Or was it just a bit of dodgy welding and it's just cracked? Once we have met Jordan and dropped the grab off, I'm dropping Jordan back. I'm picking the trailer up. Picking the trailer up because we're going to go and have a look at this selector grab, see what it's like, see if it's any good. If it is any good, we're going to buy that and bring it back. On the way back from there, we are going to Manchester to go and see our good friends at Every Trade, go and see Chris, because he has got a generator he's not using. He said I could try that, see if that'll power the conveyor. Because if that'll power the conveyor, I can run the conveyor at the backyard standalone without trying to get power to it. If it won't, we'll have to go back to the drawing board, try and get power from one of the buildings at the back to power the conveyor, because I've got big plans now that new machine's here. Before we go to this selector grab, we're going to go and pick Bernie up, because Bernie's coming with me, and we're going to go and see the patio job, the patio driveway job, and see how Stevie's getting on, and just run through a few extra things, what he can start doing and what he needs to start doing to move that job forward. But to be fair, he's absolutely smashing it on that job. Yeah, he's absolutely smashing it. I think he needs a bit more roadstone, build the levels up. Some of the drainage has gone in already. But yeah, that'll be exciting. I'll show you that. Well, I haven't seen that, but I suppose you've already seen it. I haven't seen it. So yeah, last night we went to Hickory's with the boys. It was a good turnout, actually. It's easy to count who wasn't there, I suppose. Jordan Ward, Reese, because he wasn't very well. Who else didn't go? Oh, Jack Bailey, because obviously they've got small children. Jordan Ward and Jack Bailey got small children. We didn't go till 8 o'clock, so quite late for them. But yeah, had about an hour, 2 hours with them. That's some nice food. Yeah, enjoyable. Probably try and do that once a month. We'll try and do stuff like that, but sometimes not always possible when you're busy, and it's getting everyone together at the same time. So that was arranged by Ant while I was away. I was at Hillhead, and the lads all decided they want to go there. So yeah, pretty good. Enjoyed it. Really nice. Good food. Well, if you like meaty food, Hickory's is the place. So yeah, really good meaty food. But yeah, today it's going to be a good one well, not good one. I've got loads of driving to do, lots and lots of driving to do, backwards and forwards, get trailers, get a selector grab. Then once the selector grabs, if it is good, which I'm hoping it is, it comes with a top hat, so it'll fit straight on the digger, but it don't come with the hoses because it's brand new. So then I'm gonna have to get the hose guy in, which I'll ring on the way back to the yard, and see if he can make me some hoses up. There is some other hoses I want him to adapt and all on some other machines, but not really machines, on attachments. But yeah, it's going to be a good one, guys. I'm going to take you along for the ride. We're going to have a good day, and hopefully the weekend's nice, because I'm in at the weekend and we can get some soil screening or some shredding done. We can't get no cushioning done because we ain't got the cushion anymore. Chris, if you're watching this, how long you got my cushion for? Any messing, guy, any messing. Right, let's get to it. There she is, look. She is. Like I say, I've been to these boys before, highly recommend. Sorted us out of a bit of a jam last time. This time, it's a little bit more drastic. So that section there has got to be swapped. So what we're doing now, me and Jord head back to the yard. Like I say, busy day. Hopefully we won't hit too much traffic on the way back. It is now roughly 7:15, I think. About 7:15, might be a little bit later. So it takes about 40 minutes to get back. So we'll go to the yard. There's Steve. Got the trailer on, ready to hit the road. First job is pick Bernie and Pickles up, drop Pickles off. I'm actually going to where my mum and dad, so that's where them trellises are going. So I said to Anna, I might as well take them, mate. Wasted journey, I'm going there. Jordan just topping that wagon up now. Finn's doing some shredding. Yeah, everyone is busy. Proper busy. New machines there. Shredder's just on tick over warming up. But yeah, it's going to be a good day, guys. Really good day. And the weather is beautiful. Really is nice. So yeah, I'm going to head now to go and pick Pickles and Bernie up, and then go and see Steve on the driveway patio job.
So hello guys, we are back on the resin job. It's been a day since you were here. We didn't film yesterday. I know my dad did, of course he did. Obviously he's got that new machine, I'm sure he's shown you. But this is what we were doing. We were digging out and then putting stone down. We've dug it out, we've gave it a whack because we've had some stone down, guys. Customer has done a bit of pipe work. We've got a pipe running across here and tying into this one just here. There's going to be another connection onto that to run that way for a little dog wash, I believe, maybe a little eco. And then there's an eco going to be running across there, and then this is going to connect up. Just didn't have enough pipe yesterday, so that's going to be done today. But then we stoned up. Probably need another 2 or 3 ton of stone. But whilst we've been busy this morning, we've been setting up a line from there, bottom of there, matching it across level using obviously the levels, and then it runs across level, so it's higher than those blocks right now because the drive is being raised. So we're about to set in like the border is down here. We're about to set these blocks running across to lock this border back in, this driveway, existing drive, which is slightly higher than it will be or was once sort of there, but it's going to be pulled up into it, and then in turn our blocks will run level with iron blocks with a little tiny little slope running up to the garage, and then pretty much relatively level. We don't want too many falls on this one, especially with being resin. It's porous, permeable, obviously water falls through. You don't necessarily have to run it too far, but yeah, obviously then we've got a line from there to there when we come round blocks from round here. Still love this, by the way. But yeah, we're just setting up Mixer, so once we get set up and started, we'll catch back up, guys. Hello guys, just had a little snack. Customer went and got us a sausage roll. It was massive, from Project Pies in Carlton. I definitely recommend it. Yeah, massive sausage roll with humongous. So there's one here actually, I'll show you. Ant's got one. Just show you this sausage roll here. Look at this sausage roll. It's a tonka. So Ant's got that to look forward to when he gets here. We've also put these blocks in here, guys, to the levels. Basically, it worked out at the bottom of the last blue brick running across. So as you'd seen by the previous clip, we'd used the laser level from there to there, and then we leveled it across there. So now these blocks are running level. Still a bit of sort of work and manipulation to be done with this, because this is lower, guys. Let me just show you. Obviously it's all sunken over time. This has been down for a long time, but you see the difference, and then it sort of goes, evens out over there. Reason we've done this is because customers asked us to do this, because he's going to sort out this level wise, because it needs some work anyway. So best time to do it is when this is coming up, so this can get sorted. So we've gone to level across, used a semi-dry mix here, and then it's all going to be soaked wet, and then if needed it's going to have another haunching, but we can't do that yet because we need to run blocks across like that. So now we've worked lines, so we know that this level here, this block right here at the corner is the level. Obviously this can't be changed, this can't be messed around with. This level has to be what it is. So what we've done, we set the laser level up, found what this was, and then we transferred it over to that post there. It's the top black line. You see the top black line? Because this is obviously going to run across level, and then it will steadily just slope down less than 50 mil. So that's not a bad slope. It is resin, it doesn't necessarily need to have it, but when we set the line up at that side, it was a bit too high, guys. In comparison for the other drive, there'd be a lot of work needed for that. So we've met in the middle and dropped it slightly, but we've got this line here. This one is level to that line. We've got the block in there, and we're going to work from down there running up. We decided with the customer to go basically as close as we can to this post here, and then we're going to run it in the best line possible. So it's slightly angled off this block going up to this post here. We did talk about bringing these two blocks across to match these two blocks, but then obviously this gap would be bigger because the middle ground line of boundary is in the middle of this post. So we've gone over there rather than on the middle of the back of the post. Otherwise it would have gone down, kicked across into this post, kicked across into this post, then kicked back into this post. It wouldn't have looked as good. So customer's gone with the straightest line from as close to this. So there, up there, and that's what we've done, guys. There was an edging in there, so we might be able to put an edging into that, or the plumb slate, wrap it round, make it look good, tie all in, guys. But we're going to do this one here, and then we may as well do this one across, because we know that's the level. There's nothing wrong with that. We know that right there is level, so we know this one right here can be the level across. So yeah, we'll start with this one. right now. A bit more stone here, whacked up there. This is already right. Yeah, let's just get it, guys.
Yeah, you know she got me climbing still. Nothing to stop me falling. Oh, who knew that looks could kill? I don't wonder why I'm breathing heavy like the weight of it's on my chest. On my chest, cause it ain't no lie. I need it more than any metaphor could express. Could express, could express. If looks can't kill, maybe I like tomorrow, but I'll be reaching still, cause it's a feeling.
So that's what we're going with, guys. So I mentioned we're going up close and personal to this post. That second post, but not the third post because that kicks off to the left. So we're running our straight line across this way. I'm using my back line as the one that I want to be super up close and flush with. This line here is just kicking away off the block, so I know that it was always going to kick away this way, but it's at the right height. And what I can do is I can use the level to make sure that it's sitting at the right height when I'm working it across this way. So yeah, Ant's on his way now. We're just waiting for some more sand. We've got a little bit, but we didn't have too much. We've only got it in the, you know, the small little bags like this, guys. But we've not got enough for a mix now. But I spoke to Ant around about 20 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago, and he's definitely on his way. So yeah, as soon as he gets there, we'll get him to probably drop some sand onto those boards just there whilst he can, and we're going to get it used anyway, and whatever we don't get used, we'll get it up here so customer can still use his drive. Yeah, as soon as he's here, we'll catch back up, guys. Ant is here now. He's got 10 bags of cement, so we're going to grab them, we're going to take them down there, and then we're going to put some sand here, and we're going to crack on down there, guys.
You are so heartless, and you don't care, and I don't even know what I've been fighting for. You got me hoping, and you don't care, and I don't even know what I've been fighting for. Every time I fall in the deep,
It's just like 3 minute ones.
Where are you looking, Sergeant? Here. Here. Yeah. guys, it is coming up to 4:15 or 4:20, and we've got some block working today. Let's just show you. We've got these blocks that run in there. The gap there was always going to be like that, and then we're going to haunch it up, because they might even be haunched up into the garage. It's a different level, but at least they run like that, all haunched up. And then same around this side, and then that little fall that we mentioned, guys, just returns down no more than 50, just so it didn't step too high and then there was a lot of work with the drive. At least now it's not too crazy. Take it back a few meters and then just relay it all back up to this level. So that's probably the best thing to do, rather than having to go so far back so it doesn't go there and then sit up. Do you know what I mean? To give it a little gradual, so it gradually goes back down. But yeah, this is in. Left this part because there's going to be an eco drain somewhere around about here. I think it's from there to somewhere here, and then it's like a little cylinder for dog wash right here, and then obviously it'll be coming around here, something with this, I'm not too sure right now, and then across, and all the way back around, guys. But that is another day at D&J for me, Big J and Ant. Ant's just shot back now in a grab. We'll see you bright and early in the morning.
First stop, pick the selector grab up. So that is a selector grab. That will go straight on our machine. And all I've got to do, where is it? Is get it piped up, then pipes there. So that is going to load the shredder with panels and crush them up. Pull the bark, not the bark, pull the trunks out and all that. So now our next stop is Chris, every trade, to go and pick up the generator. Next stop. He's not here to greet me either. Says car cleaned. This looks nice, doesn't it, when it's clean? Where is it? There we have it. The man, the myth.
Sexy legend.
Bernie's trying to get out of it, look. We did look up there for him, but he didn't come to the window, he wasn't waiting.
I was waiting there for hours, and you said you'd come earlier, and then you didn't come.
I'm here now, mate. I'm here now, buddy. I'm here. And what time is it? We're going to hit all the traffic on the way home. But this is going to power the conveyor, so he says.
Well, that's it now.
You looked at the stats, haven't you?
Yeah, no, it's fine, yeah. I've done my calculations, it'll be fine.
You heard it here first, guys. You heard it here first. So it's all strapped up, ready to go with that. That looks massive on the camera.
Dave, you just mentioned that I lifted it on the back on my own as well.
Guys, look at these, look.
Wait, what? Oh, the gloves or the muscles?
The gloves, look. He's got gloves on because he actually helped me. I can't believe that. I'm still in shock. That's why I can't talk properly. Pulled you back, mate. Getting that hooked up tonight. So yeah, we're going to head off now, back to Nottingham, probably 2.5 hours. So we'll see you back in the yard. Good morning. I'm tired. It's Friday morning. Everyone loves a Friday. Friday's cheered me up. So yesterday I forgot to film. Didn't get back to about 8 o'clock by the time we picked the pickles up. So it was, I think we had cheese on toast, a couple of slices of cheese on toast, not something light. And I'm straight to bed. I've come in a little tiny bit later, just purely really try to catch up on a little bit of sleep. Took it out of me. Old age is creeping up. But what we're doing today, we're going to get the machine to run. Buckets have come, aren't the best, I'll be honest with you. One of them wants a new floor in it. Looks like Finn is straight on with shredding. So we can hear the shredder. We've got a little video from the Moose guys, Moose Crane, of them taking the crane off. So watch that and then catch back up with me in a minute. think of that then, guys? Okay? They're rapid. So hopefully, they said 2 days. We'll get that back in 2 days. Finn's up there, smashing it as always. We're going to try the conveyor. And we're going to try and get the select grab wired up today. Hopefully, we'll get it all wired up and working. So Jamie's bringing the generator around now. I think what we'll do, we'll get the other screener out and we'll screen some of this, get rid of some of this. Hopefully we'll get that conveyor working with that generator. I'm not holding out, it might not power it, but Jamie's bringing the generator for that round. We're going to get the other generator out to power the other screener. I'm going to dig some of this down and see what kind of stuff it is and try and get rid of this, because what I want to do, I want to try and do the base tomorrow. Hopefully. I've got shower hoses coming out to do the hoses on the selector grab to get that working. Like I said, the buckets aren't the best. They'll do us until I can find some. It's got a split there on this one. Tooth's not the best on that. We need a patch on that. To be fair, we won't be using this bucket very often. That's a 2-foot bucket. And I do believe this is a 4-foot bucket. But this bucket will be used all the time. Ideally, it wants a blade on it rather than the teeth. But small steps. Like I said, we could do a riddle bucket as well, but like, it takes time, doesn't it? We've just spent a load of money on a machine, so yeah, it's going to be busy. You can watch us crack on.
And I can't fight it, I can't fight it. You wreck my mind, I'm losing my sleep. And you know that it's all that I need, so don't leave me alone.
That's a better bucket, isn't it? That is definitely a better bucket, yeah. Did say, but bought us a brand new one. Like I say, that's not the best, but it's usable. It is usable. Might have a word with him, see. It's got a better one. I think we're gonna get rid of it. This is stuff with wiring and basically stuff we can't really process, so I'm gonna ring Gazza up and see if I can get rid of it. So that stuff there, I've just rang my good friend up. He's going to take that. He'll go for his crusher, a lot bigger. Munches through that kind of stuff. I think he's got a J45. There's shower hoses now, look, top man. He's going to have a look at this and piping that up. So I'll go a quick chat with him and see what he can do for it. We're trying to get it working on here and there, trying to get it to talk to each other. So we're just working out whether we can get it to do the club on this foot pedal. Ideally, I want them on this. So the claw will open up and around, but it won't go round and round and round yet. So we're just trying to work out. We're going to swap that round to make sure it does rotate, because we know this flow at the minute, which is auxiliary. Well, we don't know, because obviously auxiliary 1 is on that joystick, auxiliary 2 is on that joystick. But at the minute, the pecker's on here, which I don't know how to swap over just yet. So hopefully we'll get working on these. Just trial and error. It's a new machine to me, so as soon as I know, you'll know.
On site. Blocks are solid as well, guys. Absolutely solid. Have a look at these. They're still going off, as in, it's not at full set yet, but even these ones with no haunching at all, and these ones are solid as well. Once we get this all locked in, it'll be even more solid. So yeah, we're not going to walk over this too much, as in all of this. We're just going to stick to a little path here just to get through. So obviously we've got more material, because we're going to have material dropped off here, sand and stone, and obviously it needs to come over here to the mixing station. But yeah, I'm just going to walk on those little bricks there. Little mix going in now, 4 and 1, but it turns into 8 and half a bag. So it's half a bag of cement and half a bag of cement and 8 of these guys, all level shovels. You can do it with bucket, and that's what we do sometimes, but as long as you got a big pile, you can keep the shovels at the exact same amount. It's when you go in through bags, or if you can't get to it so easy, then we recommend using buckets and make sure the bucket's at the same level. But you can do it old-fashioned way like this, not a problem at all, guys. Don't think that you have to do it with the buckets, because you don't. We've got cement ready, we've got some blocks there, we've got some blocks on the trailer, we've got lines set up, ready to roll, all leveled off. Remember, I'll go into this slab down here because this is that finished level. So we've run the level across, made sure that we're happy with it. It's an ever slight incline running up that way though, remember that guys. But, and it's very slight, not too crazy. But then we've run this to here because we needed it to kick off that way, but we couldn't get to the height because of this brick wall. So we've leveled across and then put a pin in to kick it over to how we need it. Blocks leveled there, running across, guys. It's going to be good, it's going to be fun. We'll probably get 2 meters in and then we'll start filming, guys. Bit more than 2 meters, guys. I do apologise. We've just got into the swing of things and just cracked on. So there'll be just a little concrete haunching just there. Not haunching as in down like that, just a smoothed over to get the good level between blocks and steps. Otherwise it was just too far over and it would have made a cut over here very awkward. So we've done this before where we just do the haunching between 2 separates. So that should look good when it's got a nice smooth piece of concrete in there. Little cut in there to lock these 2 back into each other. Obviously smooth run down here. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm a little bit stuck on this, so I'm going to get my dad's expertise on this corner right here. So what I've done, I've put in 2 blocks up flush to it, and then I'm going to start here because I'm not 100% sure what to do there to get it looking right, because there's so many different angles. And of course, as you already know, guys, I ain't got the expertise or the experience of my dad when it comes to stuff like this. He's been doing this for pretty much all his life, so I've not been doing this as long as him, of course, as you know that. So I've been practicing, but we'll save that little bit for the expertise of dad. Can't quite wrap my head around it. I'm the sort of person, once I get shown once, that's it, I'm good. But I just need to be shown this so I can know for the future and move forward. But we've set lines up here ready to go. We'll have to set lines to this one, and then we'll have to do new lines to the next one, and then the last sleeper cuts off there, and then obviously once we get there we can work around. So we've got the next ones in, guys. Looking good. So again, now it's like a hexagon style. So we'll put the next one in here, and then there'll be a little off piece there that lines them both up together like that. And then it'll run down. We're just doing it to the height now. We're just going to get a level over to it to see where it needs to be. And then obviously we've got the same sort of thing to do here, running that way. And we do need to chuck some stone in here as well.
So we have sussed it. I still don't like the way it's on the pedal. It's really, really noisy because I'm flying through the soil. The lads are on the crusher. But yeah, it's on the pedal. I don't like it on the pedal. I want it on these. So you've got open and close on that, but rotate on that. So ideally, I want them both on here. So if anyone knows in the comments, let me know how you swap it over. I'm not sure because I'm not familiar with the newer machines. The older ones, they used to be like valves, but these ones, not sure. So leave a comment down below if you do know. So Shah's open to that again. Shah hoses. If you're in Nottingham area, top man, absolute top man. Get his digits on here, look. Give him a call, give him a shout, any hydraulic hoses, and he will help you out. He's a top man. So now he's going to take it off, going to try the new bucket on, get cleared up and try and start moving some of this around the back. And that's my snap. So Anne's going to come down now. He needs to be roughly about here so I can load him. I'm going to get all this gone now.
So don't leave me alone.
Just chucked a load of stone in. Big J's going to give it a whack. I don't want our beds being too big, do we? Big J will give it a whack, and then we can work our way around here, set the next line up, and start working down this lovely conservatory. So it's just gone 2 o'clock. I say it's just gone 2 o'clock, it's just touched 2 o'clock. Just finished off this row. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We had to redo from here to there. We weren't happy with the line and the height, more so when it ties into the block underneath here. It looked like it was going to be too high. We did all the checks again with a level and that, and we just weren't happy with it, so we decided to take them out and redo it again. So we lost a bit of time, but yeah, it's 2 o'clock. We're just gonna have a sandwich. Oh, my knees. We're just gonna have a sandwich, and then we are gonna crack on again, guys, because before we leave, you know what we've got to do today? We've got to get rid of all that. Customer can use the drive. So last hour was going to be busy, innit, mute man? Big Jack likes to go mute on camera, look. It only works when camera comes out, so strange. No. But yeah, have a juice, have something to eat, because we haven't had nothing yet. Obviously we've had juices and teas from the customer, but food wise, starving. So we'll have something to eat and then we'll crack on, guys, and we'll chuck you on for a time lapse. We've started. Oh, we need more blocks though.
That you should know, I've been going solo. Want my love, baby, earn it. Yeah, dancing on my own. See if you can follow. Got me feeling alive. Watch me go, lose control. Is this real? All I feel. Break the signs every time. Let's be real, be real, be real. I do what I want. It won't be easy, only get what you work for. Gotta go all out whenever you see me. Don't be wasting my time. Watch me go, lose control. Is this real?
So we've left it here, guys, because Dad was on about doing a 45 here and the mix ran out there, so we didn't have enough to have a blast at it ourselves anyway. But most important part of the job, rinse down the blocks, guys, get them looking nice and neat, clean. Remember, I've saved this bit for Dad. I'm not too sure what he's going to do with that, but I know he'll sort something out. But yeah, looking good. See, no gaps. I do listen on the comments, even though some of them are nonsense. I do listen to the ones that are constructive about trying to take it round a gap without leaving gaps. Do you know what I mean? Cut a block into shape so it flows around a bit better. But don't get me wrong, the one in Gotham at Battenham's Lair, I think it looks spot on. The customer's very happy. We do actually have a letter or something in the office from that property in that address. So we need to open that, get that on camera. Probably do that tomorrow, unless Dad's already done it, I don't know. But yeah, we'll put this hose away and we'll be heading back to the yard.
Cleared loads today and the lads are still shredding, they're still they've done a loads as well. So that bay, probably another day of shredding, that'll be done. Just got to screen a load of this. But this is the block mould. Hopefully, that's going to say D&J on the other side. Hopefully. You have to wiggle it, don't you, when it's like that?
Yeah.
Wiggle it. Just. I remember that song, mate.
Huh?
Wiggle it just a little bit. No. Oh my God. We're too young, mate. Yeah.
I know. Wiggle, 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 yeah.
Come on, mate. My arms are hurting. We're at 1 minute 30.
I don't know if it's going to hold.
You don't know if it's going to hold. Right, guys. Let me just stop and we'll reconvene in a minute. Do not know what I filmed last, but I don't know if I'm going to repeat myself now. I think I'm going to repeat myself. I'm sure I am. It's been a long day. That's the last little bit to go. Hans, the baby grab won't reach the soil over there. Hans just grabbing it on there. Kira getting frustrated. It's parked where the big grab reaches. We've just got a little bit to grab. That's good soil. He's going to take that around the back, tip that. Finn's just putting a bit of grease in this machine here. The selector grab. We don't know if it's been greased yet, do we, mate?
It doesn't look like it.
Is it taking loads? It might take a fair bit, mate. Is that a grease nipple as well? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah.
I'll redo these ones.
I'll work it as well, buddy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to work it. And shopped his bottle. I wonder if he's broke it. Yep, that's another one. That's two he's done now. So yeah, Ant's broke his bottle. Happy days. He's going to grab the rest of that, take it in the yard. Good morning. Saturday morning. You can see up there, this is my first job. Canopy split. Up there, it's just coming away, so I've got to brace that. Hopefully I can get up there and we've got enough vehicles or enough machines which are high enough to get me up there. Otherwise it's going to be a problem and I'll not be able to brace it. But that's first job. Then I think we're doing some shredding. I think we're going to cut the canopy open on the wood shredder. Just cut it open, fold it back a little bit by bit, and see if we can load it with the digger and the selector grab. I don't know what it's called there, selector grab. Oh, it looks bad from this side. Look, see daylight through it, look. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going to lift the canopy up. I don't know what the canopies are on for. They're old, really, really old. The only thing I can really think of doing is just bracing it back up. It's only a 2-inch. Yeah, it looks like a 6x2 but snapped, or 6x1. In fact, it looks like 6x1 but snapped, but it's bracing it. So I'm just going to go over the top of that, brace it the best we can, and try and get it back to right for the landlord. There we have it, all nicely braced. We lifted the canopy up and we braced it. Plenty of screws. Hopefully that'll last. If not, back to the drawing board and we'll have to get some steel work done or a steel brace, but only time will tell. Onto the shredder now. So what we've done, we've just cut along there, because if this doesn't work, we're going to put this back down and weld it back up and just carry on the way we were before. But that's what's inside it. So you can see them teeth, they smash into down there. Crude but effective, really is effective. And I think there's 3 rows of them. There's another row and another row underneath. And then what they do, they smash down through that down there at the back. And then there's like a mesh underneath here, or underneath the drum. And it just keeps on smashing it till it falls out the bottom of the drum. So yeah, I'm gonna get the digger started up and then we're gonna start this up and see how effective it is for me to load it. So we might be back to the drawing board with this. Works absolutely brilliant, but when it jams, it jams. So I think Gavin's gonna have to alter the hopper, because what's happening is it's getting too much at the back. So it wants a slope at the front, a slope at the back, so it trickles down and grabs it, and you can't overload it. Because what's happening, obviously I can overload it with a grab, and it's just never cuts the engine out, it just spins on the bolts. So the engine's powerful enough, it spins on the bolts, which is good, which is very good, so it don't break anything. But now it's chocker on the grill underneath, which if the grill wasn't there, it wouldn't do that. But like I say, this is a nice slope, that's flat, so what's happening is it's jamming down there. So I think that needs to be flat or closed off a little bit. I'm sure Gavin will know how to do that, Spitfire. They're the boys. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull all the green out the back, because we've sorted these two bays out. I'm going to pull all the green out the back of there, load it on Mighty White, and then we'll get all this wood chip all pushed back in properly. So I've just been stopped mid-flow, filling the wagon up. Got a subscriber popped down. Where are you from? Reading. So yeah, I was stopped, pulled me off the digger. He's come and see me with his family, and I've just gave him a little show round. Unfortunately, Steve's not here. Steve's on quoting, so you've got me, brother. You're welcome, Dave. Thank you for having us. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for coming down, mate. Thank you very much. All right.
Yeah, cheers, Dave. Thank you.
See you in you.
Yeah,
All right,
care,
pal.
buddy.
So there we have it, guys. A lovely subscriber and his family. Really, really nice. What he was saying, he does brickwork, so he excelled in all his brickwork, and his business is basically brickwork. Well, I couldn't understand that. If I've got that wrong, mate, just drop a comment down below. But yeah, he's got diggers up to 8 ton. So we're quite impressed with the 13 tonner. But what am I doing now? What am I doing? I'm filling that. I need to get back on that and fill that, don't I? So we'll get back on there, we'll fill that up, park that up, and then we can tidy this bay up. There is still some roots there which I couldn't see, which I'll get that now. So now we've got rid of the shredder, the idea is I might put the ditching bucket on and just push that in, tidy this up a little bit. That'll be going on Monday. And then basically just that big pile over there. I do believe Jordan's got a load 8 ton bags of recycled up as well. So a lot of that'll be gone as well. That's what Jordan's doing now, he's loading bags. So I've tidied all the bays up. trying to get some oil in these tracks. Like I say, it's been stood for a while. It just seized up, so they're like little. They're like chains actually. They're called chains, aren't they? The little chains. So what's happened? They've seized up in that position. So where it's been parked up, you can see where it was a bit further along. It's dipped. So get some oil in that. But you know what? I thought, well, I've got 5 minutes. I may as well walk you around the machine. So it is a 13-ton machine. It's 2017. It's a JS131LC Plus. The Plus, I do believe it's the extra service. So this here, so we put a selector grab on, is the extra service. So that's what the Plus is all about. Comment down below if I'm wrong, but that's what I've been told. With these machines, so when the struggler comes to service it, everything can be done from the ground. So all the service parts are dead easy and accessible, and they're all from the ground. I don't know if that's to plug in for a little light. So really easy, and you can get to stuff. Got a big counterweight on the back. It's not a zero swing machine. A zero swing machine is like the Sani. So basically you could swivel and it'll always be on the inside of the tracks. This doesn't. This has got some overhang. So this will overhang to about here. So you just have to bear that in mind when you're working it. Big air filter from this side. You got your washer bottle here. A couple of batteries, 24 volt. Same again. I think that just so you can plug it in for a little light. I think you're working on it. This machine is spec'd up for site work, I do believe, because it's got the boxing ring. So the boxing ring, and it's got the yellow and green light. It's got the cages to go on the windows so you can park it up. Quick hitch. We've got a 4-foot, a 2-foot, and a 6-foot ditching bucket. And I have bought a selector grab for it, as you know, because I've been using it. You can actually walk around the cab on this. In here, you're going to need 2 hands for that. It's quite heavy. What's a good clean, but it's got its own pump. So this, you can put in barrels and that, press that, and then the pump will work. You can fill its own, self-sufficient, fill its diesel. Everything's accessible up here. Diesel filler cap. EcoMax engine, turbo, oil filler down there, water for the radiator. Yeah, really simple, easy to get round machine. So they're cages for the windows, so you put the windows protecting with them cages so kids can't smash the windows. Boom is 4.7 meters high, so I'd have had it round the back, and if we can load the trommel from the ground. You see me early on in the video loading and I've loaded all the brash on Mighty White, the selector grab. The business end. It's a nice place to be actually. LCD screen, it's got aircon, it's got heated seat. That is the heated seat, but the switch has been knocked off, so about £3 for a new switch, so I will be getting a new switch. There's your aircon controls. You've got a cup holder there, cup holder there, cup holder back there. Nice little stereo, cab light, somewhere to hang your coat, lots of fans, lots of sockets Pulled that one out, that been used for a while. There's another socket back there. Pedals. So at the minute, that opens and closes a selector grab, and then that on the toggle spins it round. What I want to be able to open and close it on that and spin it round on that one. So auxiliary 2. I don't know how you do it at the minute, how you switch it from the action there. So if you do know it in the comments, let us know. Screen, when you start it up, I've got a mobiliser. So let me just do that. You can actually switch the stereo off down here, look. It's unlocked. Really quiet. That, because they've jet washed it, it's misted the screen up. So we're going to get the heat gun and just demist the glass on the back. We've got a camera. So this machine will not start unless you put that down and press the unlock button. In turn, unlocks it on the screen, and then we are good to go. You can change loads of different features on here, so you don't have to have the screen. You can do that. You can have camera now, or you can have them gauges. So them gauges there, and then you can go into that and alter your flow rates and everything else. Here's revs. If you turn the revs up to there, it'll do it automatically. So if you're not using the machine, the engine will drop on auto, just like that, and it knocks it down to 1000 revs. We've got quick hitch. So to work the quick hitch, press that, press this button, kill the bucket towards you. You'll see the quick hitch open, take it off, put another one on, and then all you do, you lock it back off with that one. Yeah, you got windscreen wiper, washer, lots of lights, beacons, high for when you're lifting, so high plus, so when you're lifting gives it more revs, and then that knocks it from rabbit to tortoise when you're tracking. So yeah, it's a nice machine, it's a nice place to be. It's got an air seat, so lift that. A like cushioned seat. The aircon is lovely as well. Keeps it nice and cool. Really cool. Window comes up. Let's do it one hand. That glass actually comes out and it stores just behind me, just there. So if you want to take the glass out, I don't like doing that because you end up getting everything in the machine. But I suppose if you're in America and places like that, the more air in here. You've got an open window here, nothing on that side for open window. Yeah, this nice place to be. Got a blind at the top, and you have got a blind here as well, which can go down, right down if you wanted to. Hooks there, hooks on the second one and right down. Yeah, it's a lovely cab. It's smooth. I think it's got 5,000. I thought it had 4,000. I think it's got 5,000 hours. A little bit more than what I thought, but I suppose it was right money. Like I say, it's so much easier to load the grabs as well. It's going to help us. It's going to help us and push us in the right direction, definitely. But yeah, that's a little tour. We picked it up from these guys. So they've got a website if you're interested in any machinery. Good turnaround machinery. Really super helpful. But yeah, that is the machine tour. I hope you like it. Comment down below if I missed something or you want to see something in action. Quite a visible machine as well. I need to put that mirror back round, and it should have, yeah, it has. It's got a mirror over there, so when you are, you have to, that's that down, unlock. See if I can do it. Yeah, you've got a mirror there as well, so you can actually see down that side. I'm going to adjust that as well, so I can see. I like to see the tracks on the side, and obviously you can put the camera back on that side, and then there's a mirror there which I can see down the tracks on that side when I put it back out. But yeah, just comment down below if I missed anything and you want to see anything else. But this is the new 13-ton machine D&J Projects have purchased. It's hard to do with one hand. And it won't just be me driving this machine, the lads will be driving this machine as well, because it is a yard machine. So once we've done what we need to get done around the backyard, it'll be going up on that heap around there, and we will be soil screening. We'll be crushing as well, but I don't know what we're doing about a crusher. I don't know if we're gonna get the one back off Chris, do that, or we're gonna, in between when Chris has got it, buy a bucket crusher for the 13-ton machine, because you can get a bucket crusher now. Been smashing it out over there, doing bags nice and neat, ready for next week or Monday. But yeah, it's looking tidy around here. Looking very, very tidy. Like I say, that'll be gone Monday, and then we can start getting the conveyor set up how we need it. Oh, Weather Stevie is back. He's back off quotes. What you been doing, mate? You've been doing bag work, haven't you? Hey?
Finishing off for the day.
Finishing off for the day. We're going to have a nice weekend. The sun is out. But this will conclude the video. So, you've seen... I don't know what you've seen, because I haven't seen Stevie's clip. So, you've seen driveway patio. Yeah?
Patio, resin patio.
Yeah.
Resin patio.
Lots of blocks. Give him some love in the comments.
Looked
He
after as a customer as well. Before Dad says about me, big shout out to the customer, because he ain't scared to grab a wheelbarrow and start open.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah, you don't get many like that.
No, chucking we had a ton of stone that we needed to get gone, because obviously we want the customer to be able to use his drive. He said, oh, no worries, I'll get my barrow. We'll start shoveling a ton of roadstone. So, fair play. His missus even not come out and said, do you want any help? So fair play to you both. Thank you for helping. Appreciate it, mate.
Got a job here, hasn't it?
Yeah, if plumbing don't work out for some reason after 20 years self-employed, I'm more than welcome, buddy. So yeah.
I did get that impression when I went to go and quote that job, but it was like that. That
But
job...
He also did say as well, if you want me to just tell me, because he's not bothered. Like, if you don't want me there, tell me and I'll go. So
Yeah, we don't like that.
We're always happy to have anyone there.
That job actually come off... Who can remember the resin driveway where we drilled all the holes in the concrete? That's his mate.
Yeah.
So his mate's the plasterer.
Yeah.
Things just locking up now. So yeah, you've seen that. Give Steve some love in the comments. He's coming on leaps and bounds with his block work. Absolutely smashing it. That job will be done next week. So catch up next week for that one. New machine. Yeah. Comment down below. See what you think. Is it too big for the D&J boys? I've had it up the heap. You can see where the tracks are. But you just got to take that block off. Just got to make it a little tiny bit wider.
Oh,
you can actually load from the ground as well, which is going to make it a lot easier. We've bought select grab for it, and the 3 buckets come with it. I've done you a little walk around. Like I say, comment down below if I've missed anything, and comment down below to let me know how you do the auxiliary on both levers, because at the minute on the foot pedal and one lever it's a little bit awkward. We'll get used to it, and Stevie will be getting in that as well, and on the drive 100%. But yeah, concludes the video, mate, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you
for watching.
Drop us a like, subscribe if you're brand new. Don't forget we put a video out every Wednesday and Sunday at 12. We'll see you next one, guys.